in there. It's time for number 87 in my Best Picture Marathon. Best Picture Marathon theme song. Alejandro González Iñárritu was known primarily for doing dramas. Amores Perros, 21 Grams, Babel, and Beautiful, starring Javier Bardem. But in 2014, he released a rare comedy, Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. The film was released by Fox Searchlight Pictures and stars Michael Keaton as actor Regan Thompson. Regan used to be a big movie star, best known for playing the titular superhero Birdman, but he walked away from that franchise in order to reclaim his identity as an artist. So now he's directing and starring in a Broadway adaptation of Raymond Carver's story, What We Talk About When We Talk About Love. His daughter, played by Emma Stone, is his assistant. Zach Galifianakis plays his best friend and producer. The actors for the play within the film are played by Edward Norton, Naomi Watts, and Andrea Riseborough, and Amy Ryan appears as Regan's ex-wife. The film is a satirical, surrealist depiction of Regan's descent into madness as he struggles to put on this production that he has everything riding on. The film is weird, introspective, and very funny. It's also technically stunning. Iñárritu chose to shoot the film as if it was one long, continuous take, with the exception of the very beginning and the very end. Even though the story doesn't take place in real time, it appears that we're moving through space and time continuously. This technique required an extraordinary amount of technical precision from both the cast and cinematographer Emmanuel Lubezki. And while it's easy to dismiss this long take thing as kind of a gimmick, I think it really adds to this sense of the inescapable anxiety that Regan is feeling. There's nowhere to go when they don't count away. It also simulates the kind of unbroken performances you might get in a play, which is fitting for a movie that takes place in a theater. Adding to that intensity is the excellent percussion-heavy score by Antonio Sanchez. It's so good. Iñárritu intentionally left the ending somewhat ambiguous, and there are a lot of interpretations as to what actually happens. But Iñárritu says the literal interpretation is not important. It's what it means for Regan's character that matters. When the movie came out, critics and viewers were quick to point out some of the similarities between Regan and the actor Michael Keaton, who famously had played Batman and walked away after 2 movies. And while it's not exactly a one-to-one comparison, there are some striking similarities between the fictional actor playing Birdman and the real-life actor who played Batman. Now, I've always really liked Birdman, and I was happy to see a movie this weird win Best Picture, although my personal favorite movie of the year was another percussion-heavy film, Whiplash by Damien Chazelle. Other notable Best Picture nominees that year include The Grand Budapest Hotel, Boyhood, and Selma. I'm also a huge fan of the Brian Wilson biopic Love and Mercy, which sadly was nominated for nothing, but it's great. Birdman ended up winning 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and of course Best Cinematography. Now sadly, Michael Keaton did not win Best Actor. Eddie Redmayne won that for playing Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything, which to be fair is a pretty great performance. But I was rooting for Michael Keaton. I've been a fan of his ever since I was a little kid. Alright, that's it for Birdman. Next time, Michael Keaton returns in Spotlight. See you then.